to fool us. Let's meet our next contender.
My name is Shin Lim. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I originally went to college for piano performance. Unfortunately, midway through, I got carpal tunnel on both hands. And because of that, I just decided to pursue magic as my main career. I think all the years of performing piano and learning music theory really influenced my magic in a sense that I naturally was able to synchronize my magic to the music. So every beat, every movement is justified through the music. By not speaking during my act, it almost gives a more mysterious look. I want the world to see a different side of magic, to take magic seriously and respect the art.
We've already asked two randomly selected members of our audience to join our next performer on stage in advance. Now prepare yourself to experience the magic of Shin Lim. job, man. Wow. Ladies, thank you so much for your help. You may go back to your seats now. Let's thank our volunteers. Thank you so much. You know, I loved every second of that, and I know the audience as well. I felt like we were in the Church of Magic, and I love the fact as well that you cleaned up after yourself. My mum would have been really, really proud of you. So you were a concert pianist, but you got the carpal tunnel going.
I was. So first a pianist, and then 7 years ago I decided to pick up magic. And
so you've done all this, you've learned that or created that in 7 years. Wow, that's all the more remarkable, isn't it? I mean, that's just extraordinary. Now, you choose not to speak in the act, at least not to us. Why that decision?
I feel like it's interesting because... I think it's...
Did you do enough, though, to fool two of the smartest minds in magic right there, Penn and Teller?
I don't know, we'll see.
Let's find out. Mr. Penn, Mr. Teller.
A lot of people do card tricks. The idea of doing card tricks, which are silly at their very core, really seriously and really, really importantly, is wonderful. And I believe that is the only use of smoke I've seen in a magic trick that was sincerely beautiful. Now, watching this, you did a lot of tricks. And I want to tell you that we caught some stuff that you did. And there is this theory on magic that I believe very much, which is once one thing is seen to be phony, the whole thing crumbles. And it crumbles completely. So it needs to be perfect or not at all. But at the end of that, even with the little moves that I saw, I felt it was perfect. And as Teller said, we didn't even know how you vanished the marker. So you, sir, fooled us. Amazing. Beautiful.
Shin Lim, ladies and gentlemen, he fooled us.
What a beautiful routine, man. So beautiful.
Shin Lim. I'm sure you'll be...
To have him back. Take a look.
My name is Shin Lim. I was here on season 2. I didn't expect to fool Penn and Teller at all.
You, sir, fooled us.
And now it's, I think, the most viewed video on Fool Us. After season 2, it was pretty busy. I started getting a lot of gigs, and my career was taking a huge leap. Right after that, unfortunately, I had an accident while I was rehearsing an illusion. I had severed 2 of my thumb tendons, and I had to get the tendons sewn back together. Most of my magic is sleight of hand, so I had to cancel everything. It was devastating. I felt like my career was over. For me, that wasn't good enough. I just pushed through, and I went farther than I was supposed to. After just 6 months, I was able to hyperextend my left thumb. This piece I'm doing right now is about 4 times more difficult than the act I did on season 2. There's a 40% chance I could mess up because my nerves are not all there yet. However, if I pull this act off, I'm going to feel very, very accomplished. With everything I've gone through, this will prove that you shouldn't give up.
His first appearance on Fool Us has over 35 million hits on social media. Please welcome the popular Shin Lim. beautiful.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
just incredible. It was like watching a ballet with cards.
Perfect.
Oh, my goodness. Is this easier to come on a second time, or was it harder to come
I
on?
think it's a little bit easier to come on the second time. Yeah, I'm
Really?
used to the theater and everything.
So you were supposed to come on again last season, but then something happened?
I severed 2 of my tendons on my thumb.
That must have been terrifying for you.
Yeah, it was a challenge because this is a really difficult act.
And so obviously while you were recovering, you couldn't practice.
Yeah, I tried to do it with one hand, but that didn't work out so well.
Were you worried that your card days were over?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the doctor was like, you're not going to be able to pick up a deck for 2 years. So for me, that was pretty bad news.
Well, lucky for us that you recovered so well.
Yeah, I'm really glad to be back.
All right. Well, let's go to the guys and see what they have to say.
You know, we like you, but you're starting to annoy us.
That's like in a good way.
But, I don't think so. This is our show. It's called Penn and Teller Fool Us. When we're in airports and stuff and people recognize us, they ask us about you. They say they saw your show on YouTube. They say they saw your routine and they just loved you on there. And we watched you closely the first time we were on. We watched you even closer the second time. I mean, you're just so wonderful and so beautiful every move you make. But we've been watching carefully, and I think I can demonstrate a little something about the routine, if you'll allow me.
Yeah.
And if you'll allow me to step back over here, if I could, just right here.
Yep.
He fooled us.
Penn and Teller have been fooled. Let's see if it can happen